Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Samara from coachingconsciouscreators.com, and on my channel I present you with my tried and true, immediately actionable tips to manifest whatever it is that you desire. So in my last video, I talked to you guys about my 2019 vision book as opposed to vision board. And I talked about all of the manifestations or all of the images that I put in there that led to my manifestations coming to pass. And I mentioned in that video, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. I'll try to remember to link it in the notes below. But in that video, I said that I would do another video on why vision boards are effective for some people and not others. And so I want to break it down so that you guys understand and are able to apply these principles to any manifestation technique that you use. So any technique that you use, whether it's a vision board or affirmations or binaural beats, whatever, there's dozens of techniques that you can use. The purpose of the techniques is twofold. One, the tools help to reprogram your subconscious mind. And two, a lot of tools help to redirect your awareness. So what does that have to do with manifestation? We are constantly manifesting. The tricky part about that is, and the reason why we're not aware of it, is that 90% of it takes place from our subconscious mind. And what's even trickier about that is most of the programming that we have in our subconscious minds is input between the ages of 0 and 7, a time frame that most of us don't remember very well. So we go through life and we make choices, we develop habits that center around these subconscious beliefs that we weren't even primarily responsible for downloading into our subconscious minds. So when we go back and we do things like practice affirmations or create vision boards, we are going in and changing the beliefs that aren't serving us. So when we create these vision boards, what happens is when we're looking at these images, they evoke certain feelings and thoughts and automatic responses from us, right? And when we put the image to paper, we are providing the opportunity for that image to go into our subconscious mind and for a bridge of events to take place that lead us to the manifestation, right? But if we have limiting beliefs in our subconscious mind that directly conflict with whatever it is that we're putting on our vision board, that is one reason why something you put on your vision board might not come true. So some people might, let's say you do a vision board and you put, a certain car on there, and you put a certain amount of money that you make on there, and you put a relationship on there, and you just kind of touch on all the areas of your life. Well, you could have limiting beliefs in your subconscious mind around relationships, but not money. So you get the money manifestation, but you don't get the relationship manifestation. Or you could have certain limiting beliefs around the money, but you don't have limiting beliefs around the ability to get a car. So you get the car, but you don't get the money, whatever. That's basically the reason why something would not manifest, whether you're putting it on your vision board or you are, just doing your affirmations or doing the 2-cup method, like whatever method you do, if you have a directly conflicting subconscious belief, then it's going to either slow down your manifestation or delay it to what seems like infinity. Sometimes you may not see it in this lifetime if you never correct the underlying belief that opposes what it is that you're trying to bring into your life. So if you want your vision boards to be effective, what you have to do is really pay attention to how you feel when you look at the images on it. So when you're putting the board together, are you feeling anticipation, excitement? Or are you feeling nervousness? Or, are you feeling unsure about what it is that you're putting on your vision board? If you are feeling excited and you're anticipating receiving what you're putting on your vision board, you're likely to see it come to pass very quickly. But if you have reservations, or if you're not really feeling it, or, for example, if you put the image of the happy couple on there and the first thought that comes to mind is, oh, all men are liars or all women are liars, then you have some work to do on the subconscious. So the key to this is when you're putting together your vision board, pay attention to how you feel when you look at the images, because that will be an indicator of whether or not you'll see the manifestation in a timely fashion or in a way that is satisfying to you. The other thing that vision boards and any other manifestation technique do is they give you the opportunity to redirect your awareness, as I mentioned. So that all goes back to the subconscious beliefs and the feelings that are triggered and emotions that are triggered when you look at images as well. So, for example, with my vision book, if I am feeling myself get off track from becoming the version of myself that I want to become, then I will go and grab my vision book for that year and review it. And it's kind of a reminder to like redirect my thoughts, because if I'm getting stuck in the weeds somewhere, and I have a tendency to do that, like I'll start to research a topic, or I'll just start to focus on some aspect of life and I'll get off track. But looking at my vision book helps me to remember what it is that I'm trying to create for myself. So redirecting your awareness also doesn't work if you have conflicting subconscious beliefs. So if I'm feeling some type of way about relationships and I go and I look at the page in my vision book that has to do with a happy relationship, I'm going to trigger negative thoughts instead of positive ones. And so my awareness isn't really redirected back to what it is I truly want. I'm just triggering those subconscious beliefs. So how do we remedy this? Well, I think I have a video on how I change my subconscious mind or reprogram it, but I'll do another more recent one because I couldn't even find it on my channel. I have so many videos now. But things like listening to affirmations as you go to sleep, or visualizing as you meditate, getting into a brainwave state that allows you to absorb certain messages is one way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Repetition is a way to reprogram your subconscious mind. So if you'll find that even if you don't do anything else, if you started making vision boards back in, let's say 2005, and you've been making a vision board every year since then, you'll find that your first vision board, maybe you got a couple of manifestations, but by your 10th vision board, you're seeing at least 50% of the stuff on the board come true, just because you are probably repeating themes about who you're trying to become and what you're trying to bring into your life. And the more you see that, the more it seeps into your subconscious mind and becomes part of who you are. Therefore, you lead yourself subconsciously over a bridge of events that manifest those things into your life. So repetition is the other way. Getting into the brainwave state that makes it easy, and also repeating things over and over and over again, no matter what your brainwave state, are the ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. So with all of that said, what I found on my journey to understanding manifestation is that the more I practice all of these things, the more I make these things daily practices, the faster and the more accurate my manifestations are. Like year after year, I'm getting better and better at this. And I'm also in the process, and really this is the basis of it all, becoming the person who naturally has all those things that I want. And so really that's all this is about. Like being able to imagine yourself as a person who deserves a happy relationship, who deserves a lot of money, who deserves that perfect job, and can walk in it and personify everything that's required to exist in that reality, naturally lead you to it. That's why there are some people who would say, all this manifestation stuff is, airy fairy, or, I'm not spiritual, but you still see them as very successful. It's because they're still going through the same motions. They just have a different name for it, or they don't call it anything at all. They are just confident that they are the type of person who should have the things that they want, and therefore they get them. Subconsciously, their subconscious beliefs and programs line up with their desires, and so they're able to execute. A lot of us, though, find that the programming that we got between the ages of 0 and 7 is not leading us to the life that we desire. And so we have to do all this work, and we have to understand the mechanisms so that we can use our conscious mind to alter our subconscious mind so that the things that we desire line up with our programming. So basically, the point of the video is vision boards work when they line up with your subconscious beliefs. The reason why I do them, even though I'm constantly reprogramming my subconscious mind, is because it's nice to give form to what I want. So it's not that I feel like I need to do the vision board in order for things to come into my life, but having images and reminders is helpful. And sometimes it causes things to come faster. Sometimes it helps me refine who it is I'm trying to be and what I want. And it's fun. I'm crafty. I love scrapbooks. And so I do it. But you don't have to do a vision board to manifest. You don't have to do anything except make sure your subconscious beliefs line up with who it is that you're trying to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe and share. I'm going to try to get more consistent with these. So thanks for watching, guys.